Elena Berezhnaya is 18 years old and wants to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger someday. Her partner, Oleg Shliakhov, is 22 and would love to meet Michael Jackson. They are currently ranked 7th in the world and certainly worth meeting themselves. He can throw her with ease, while she wins you over with her innocence. And they are complete opposites in temperaments.
She's a very quiet, very reserved person, and but she always knows what to do at the next stage. She always has her decision.
Together, they are the first Latvian skaters to have international success since the breakup of the Soviet Union.
He says that I'm very calm, but he's very aggressive. He's crazy about cars, and he could spend hours and hours and even days with cars. And just this is his obsession.
He's also been known to lose his Latvian temper. In 1991, he broke his jaw and his nose trying to rescue a friend in trouble. So it comes as no surprise to find out who is the boss in this relationship. Oleg may be the boss, but they are both energetic, explosive, and always crowd-pleasing, with upbeat routines. So it did come as a surprise to learn that the elegant pair of Gordieva and Grinkov are their idols. And then we found out the reason why. It's the magic between them that this young couple may just be beginning to experience. But does the magic between them make them friends, or maybe even more than friends?
Well, we have friendship and a bit of romance.
Currently in third place, the Latvian pair of Elena Berezhnaya and Oleg Shliakhov.
Their styles are very compatible. She has beautiful extension, and he complements it, even though his line is not quite that good, but they are very exciting to watch. Opening with side-by-side triple toe loops. Very nice.
Look at the height that he gets her up to there. Incidentally, he tells us that his greatest strength is to throw Elena, and then he grins and not catch her.
While Elena feels her greatest strength is to land, not fall.
Those which should have been double axels were single.
Very daring at one hand. Elena is 18 years old. She's only 4'11". Oleg is 22 years old. He's 5'10". Make a very handsome couple on the ice.
In the past, they would have skated for the Soviet Union, but since the breakup, this is really the first couple from Latvia to enjoy any kind of international success. And actually, Elena is originally from Russia, and they split their training time between Riga, Latvia, and St. Petersburg, Russia.
Ooh, ooh. I hate those kind of landings. Now this throw triple loop, she has beautiful tight legs in the air, but is simply unable to hold the landing. And this is a particularly bad spill, as it takes all this time for them to get back together into the pair. That's a very disruptive fall. Very difficult maneuver for any pair skater to do. Incidentally, they are taught by Tamara Moskvina, who also works with Dmitriev and Kazakova. Oh, and that's a very nice variation.
This part of the routine, it really relates to the music so well in this footwork.
The way they're leaning and going up into these jumps, you just see the lean before they even get started, and there's no way that they can salvage that move.
She's had some very hard falls by the look on her stockings. Very unusual ending position, very difficult too.
There's a slightly awkward quality about them, but there's energy and enthusiasm, and I think that will carry them a long way in the future.
They began the day in third place and hope to move up after this performance.
But look at this slow motion of the throw triple loop. Watch first how straight her legs are in the air and how tight they are, and then she begins to lean and cannot hold the landing. And of course that failure of position knocks it out.
And this is a look at the side-by-side double axels where she had a very bad takeoff, leaning before she even took off, and no way could she land it. Very hard fall.
And those mistakes certainly will be reflected in the technical merit marks, but they are still very young and should learn from those. The technical merit scores range from 5.3 up to 5.7.
He wants out of there. And Tamara is saying under her breath, you stay right there. He's been known to be rather aggressive with his partners, but Tamara says that he's getting much better and soon won't be at all.
The marks for presentation a little bit lower. They range from 5.2 up to 5.6. And not good enough to allow Berezhnaya and Shliakhov to make a run at the leaders. So our champions, Yeltsova and Bushkov of Russia, they take home $30,000. Mino and Sand place second. And Elena and Dungeon move into fourth place ahead of Kazakova and Dmitriev. And coming up next, it's the men's competition featuring the reigning U.S. champion, Todd Eldridge, as Sudafed Skate America International continues.